everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about different forms of energy. We're going to understand what type of energy this little toy uses and several different things. Maybe also how this fan works. So let's get on with the video. Energy. So here's the anchor chart we are going to be using in order to go on with our lesson. Those are various objects that we are going to plug in to where they belong. This letter right here is the letter M, the letter E, L, T, S. It spells MELTS. That is an acronym. An acronym is a word whose letters are the first letters of other words. Today we are going to be talking about these 5 types of energy: mechanical, electrical, light, thermal, and sound. Let's start with mechanical energy. Mechanical energy is energy of moving parts. Basically, when something moves. We can observe and differentiate between different forms of energy. Some energy is being used while some other energy is being produced. And various objects can have both. So I'm about to give you several examples of each one. As I said, we wanted to start with mechanical energy. Here are some toys that I have that are totally mechanical energy. Check it out. All right, so here, these are called little wound up animals that I have. And so the way they work is you twist this and there's little gears on the inside that are all moving together in order to allow this little toy to move. Let's get all of them to move. They're so cute. These little toys are using mechanical energy to move. Mechanical energy is basically movement. Oh my God, they're so cute. And here are some other toys that also require mechanical energy to work. So the way these work, I'm sure you guys have played with these before. You can pull it, and then let's do both of them. That's fine, we can put them. Ready? Whoa, okay. As we said, mechanical energy requires movement. So let's turn on this little fan. Whoa, check it out. It is moving. Ooh, yes. So we are going to add that to our anchor chart. Here goes the little fan. We're gonna place it right here. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So now we are going to move on to the next type of energy. That is electrical energy. Here we go. Electrical energy. Lightning, electricity, shocks. Electrical energy is energy produced by a power source. So this right here is a port. We plug it in. We're gonna plug it in really quick. See, we're gonna plug it in right here. And then we have the end of it. We can plug it into anything. You could charge your phone, you could charge your computer. In this case, I'm going to plug it in to this speaker, which is going to be useful for our future forms of energy that we're going to talk about. So anything that requires you to plug in is essentially electrical energy. So like I said at the very beginning of the video, various objects use different types of energy to produce other types of energy. For example, right here, I plugged in my pencil sharpener. So that is electrical energy being transferred onto this pencil sharpener. And we are going to put the pencil in there. And voila, your pencil is sharpened. So what happened here was the electrical energy that was transferred from this all the way down to this pencil sharpener The way this was sharpened was because inside of here, there is mechanical energy being produced. Mechanical energy, because there's movement going on, which helps you sharpen pencils. We're going to figure out which one of these goes under electrical energy. We did say that if you have to plug it in, it is using electrical energy, right? So we're just gonna put this right here. Oh, would you look at that? So when you plug in a fan, it starts working, causing it to produce mechanical energy. You have your outlet, you using electrical energy, and you are producing mechanical energy. We have learned about mechanical, electrical, and the next one is light. Let's see, light travels in waves. Light energy is energy that can be sensed by the eyes. So if you can see, that means there is light. Here's an example of light energy. Whoa, it's super bright. So a flashlight's a perfect example for light energy. Another example of light energy is the sun is another example of light energy. So right now you can see how the sun is starting to set. So soon enough it's going to get dark out here. So we definitely need the sun during the day if we want to be able to see everything. We are going to fill in the ones that go under light energy. We said that lamps, light bulbs, and flashlights are good examples of light energy. And we just came from outside talking about the sun. So that's another example of light energy, which is really good. There you go. So far we have learned about mechanical energy, movement, electrical energy, things that you plug in, light energy, lamps, flashlights, the sun, and the next one we're going to talk about is thermal energy. So thermal energy means heat. Heat means hot. So thermal energy is energy that causes a change in temperature. So like I said, heat means hot. Therefore, anything that produces heat is actually producing thermal energy. For example, this lighter. The fire right there is producing heat. Heat means hot. You do not want to touch that. We use these to turn on candles so that your house could smell nice. Just gonna turn this candle on real quick. There you go. And as you're noticing right now, this candle is actually producing heat. Don't put your hand on it because then you'll get burnt. Another type of energy that this is producing is, yes, you guessed it, it's light. Before we had light bulbs, people used to use fire to light up the place. Candles, to be exact. So, yes, like I said at the very beginning of the video, various objects produce different types of energy and they use different types of energy. So this candle is producing heat, which is thermal energy. It's producing light energy. So now let's go back to our anchor chart and fill that in. Thermal, alrighty, here's our little fire. We are gonna put this right here. Fire. So another thing that produces heat is a stove. We use these to cook. So we're gonna add that to thermal energy. It's a stove, and we need that to cook. Oh, yep, you guessed it. The sun also produces heat. The sun also produces heat. So the sun doesn't only produce light, the sun also produces heat. So another thing that produces light and heat are light bulbs. If you leave a light bulb on for a long time, it'll start producing heat. So far we have learned about mechanical energy and how it moves, electrical energy and how it works, light energy and how you see it, thermal energy, how you feel it, and last but not least, sound. Sound energy travels in waves. So sound energy is energy that travels through waves. It travels through the air or through water, and it vibrates. So have you ever been to a place where they have those huge speakers that they're playing music out of, and it looks like they're vibrating? Well, if you haven't, I have the perfect example, and you're about to see it. Go. Oh my God. This is so cool. Is it a YouTube or something?
No, this is the app, the iTunes.
Oh my God, this is so cool. So that's a perfect example of how sound energy travels through waves. You could actually see the waves there, right? Isn't it crazy? And then there was water on it. It's so insane. But yes, that is how sound travels. Sound energy is pretty cool. Back to our anchor chart. So far we've learned about mechanical energy, electrical energy, light energy, thermal energy, and sound energy. And we have our last two objects up here, which are perfect examples of sound. Let's see, we can put our little speaker right here because it produces sound. You can listen to music with it. Play music with the saxophone. Great. All right, so now for a fun part. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a really cool object that uses one certain type of energy, but it also produces not one, not two, but 3 different types of energy if you wait long enough. Let's go check it out. Okay, so this object that I'm talking about, it uses electrical energy because we plug it in. We can follow the cord, follow the cord, follow the cord. And oh my gosh, it is connected to a speaker. But hold up. Alrighty, now we're ready. Okay, so now we are ready. We turned off our lights. Well, not all of them because we still want to be able to see something. Now we're gonna flip it on. Oh, wait for it. Oh my God. Okay, now we're gonna use our cell phone that is using more electrical energy and giving off light energy, and our speaker is too. Oh my gosh. And it's also producing light energy and sound. Okay, so today we learned about 5 different types of energy. We learned about mechanical energy, electrical energy, light energy, thermal energy, and sound energy. Don't forget to think about all the different things everywhere you go. Energy is being used and produced. Thank you so much for watching. Like my video, subscribe. See you guys next time. Okay, thanks, bye.